I would be curious, as you watch this financial crisis unfold in the developed countries of the North, do you not see the distinct possibility that there will be less aid in the future for Africa? Because there will be less prosperity, there will be less compassion perhaps, but certainly fewer resources. And if so, how will you cope with that?
That's right. That's really why I began by saying that when the U.S. sneezes, whereas the Europe catches cold, and Asia pneumonia, Africa's tuberculosis gets worse. So we know that it's going eventually to affect Africa very adversely, and hence the need for a global way to deal with it. It is going to continue to infect Africa. There are, of course, African banks that are interlinked through the global financial networks to European banks, eventually to the American banks. And already we have begun to feel the impacts of the financial crisis in the United States in our own markets in Kenya. And I know it's going to affect the rest of the African continent. And that's the reason why I think that there's a real need for a global response to this issue.
Jim, can I come in here?
Please.
Because we've got to wind up. We've just got 2 minutes left. I do think in your earlier presentation, Mr. Odinga, too, in a way, one of the most important messages you were bringing to us, too, was we want to keep trade and investment open. And the greatest threat, perhaps, from the economic crisis at the moment is if we see a serious reversal on the processes of open borders, open trade, open investment, because that's going to hit you as much, quite as much more than it will hit the rich countries. Thierry, we're running out of time. We've got to finish for lunch. Would you like the last word?
Well, I'm going to say it in French because, after all, there is simultaneous translation here. Donc, je vais parler français. Je voudrais simplement souligner mon accord complet avec ce qu'a dit Quentin Peel, Premier ministre Odinga, le prince Turkey bin Faisal. Je crois qu'il n'y a pas de problème politique plus urgent à résoudre que le problème israélo-palestinien. La tragédie, c'est que président américain après président américain, c'est à la dernière année de leur second mandat qu'ils commencent à s'occuper sérieusement de la question. Il faut espérer que le prochain président des États-Unis, qui malheureusement n'est pas dans cette salle aujourd'hui, il faut espérer que le prochain président des États-Unis prendra ce problème à bras-le-corps au début de son premier mandat. Et s'il y a un pays, et un seul, qui a le pouvoir d'apporter une solution sur la question israélo-palestinienne, qu'on le veuille ou non, c'est les États-Unis.
So I think we can thank you all for your attendance this morning, and thank our speakers and our chairman for a splendid start. Stick around, there's a lot more to come. Thank you very much.